Hey guys, this is Lori Gombos from Outback Motortek. On the other side of the camera is my brother Dennis. We're going to be installing our KTM 690 / Husqvarna 701 skid plate. Some of the tools that we recommend and the hardware we're going to supply with this item. All right, let's take a look at the tools we recommend and also the hardware we're going to be supplying with this kit. First of all is the skid plate right here. It's a nice beefy piece. It's 4mm thick aluminum. We're going to be supplying a front bracket, which we already mounted here. We left it loose, but this is our front bracket supplied. The two rear brackets, they slide right into the frame and the rubber bushing. We're going to be supplying 4 M6 hex head bolt with the Torx socket option. So 2 here, 2 of these here, and 2 will go right on the framing here. And on the bottom, we're going to be supplying 4 also 6mm small, my guess is 12mm long bolts, 4 of them on the bottom. I also highly recommend you use a medium strength locking fluid, thread locking fluid, tools, ratchet, 5mm socket. This is a T25 Torx. If you don't have for this application, you can also replace it with 8mm socket. Okay, and I'm going to be using a smaller size ratchet with a really small socket. Socket here. It's also the 8mm for this bolt, and I will explain later why a smaller one like this will come handy. And of course, with the extension, it's going to come really handy. And that's about it. So let's get started. Okay, so you can actually begin by putting on the brackets like we did. This one, you can put it on, leave it loose. Put on the rear tabs, mounting tabs. As you can see, the direction, this points backwards. Okay, so the aluminum rod part points backwards, and this cutoff faces inside. So they actually both face inside, not outside. Should you put it the other way, then you would have a hard time fitting it because it would foul something on the engine, probably the bolt here. Okay, so make sure the cutoffs, they face inside, and the rods, they face backwards. Okay, so once you mounted this, you can actually go ahead and tighten it. Like, I'm going to check the tightness. Of course, we used thread locking fluid already. So this one's tight, this one's tight, this is good, this one's tight, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually it has to be slid in, so I'm going to slide the rods right in here in the rubber bushing on both sides. This is a factory piece. Okay, so like that. Make sure the front bracket also lines up with the frame mounting points. Like so. And already the front bracket mounting points, the mounting holes, they line up. So I can actually go ahead, apply some thread locking fluid, just a dab, just a bit like that. I'm not going to use the ratchet, just the extension and the socket. Line up the 2 holes like that and insert the bolt. You don't have to go too far, too deep, just a couple of turns. Leave it loose, and we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. A little locking fluid, thread locking fluid. There you go. Some on my finger too. Cool. Let's go on the other side. See the mounting holes, they both line up, the one on the frame and the one on the skid plate. And I'm just going to go ahead and gently insert the bolt like that. Hand thread, nice and easy. Like so. So technically at this point, the skid plate is on. All the bolts have engaged, everything has lined up. Now you can go ahead and tighten all the bolts. I prefer going at them gradually. So tighten just a bit, move on to the next one, tighten just a bit, not fully, and then all of them step by step and gradually until you get to the last step of tightening pretty hard at it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to tighten all of them, and we're going to get back soon. All right, so this is it. I've tightened all the bolts. I've gone around, gradually tightened one by one until I got to the final point of fully tightening all of them. So we do suggest that you go out for a ride, a few hours, and then make sure to check all the bolts once again, just in case they get loose or something. So yeah, do that please, and thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions, reach out to us at Outback Motortek or one of our dealers, and we're looking forward to helping you out. Thank you.